Shall I? Today's topic is phonetics. That is because I have already talked enough on the features of language as well as functions of language. Now let me move on to the next topic, that is phonetics. But before I start talking on phonetics, let me talk a little bit on the structure of language. Let me show you how language is structured. I have repeatedly said that language is a system which is highly structured. And once I compared language to a building. Just as a building has different structures, you have the foundation, you have the plinth, you have the walls, you have the roof, etc. There are different levels. So it is structured at different levels. In the same way, human language is also structured at different levels. So the bottom, that is to say the base structure is made of what? Speech sounds. So study of speech sounds is called phonetics. So therefore phonetics is the lowest level of structure. The phonetics is the lowest level of structure. So what is phonetics? It is the study of speech sounds. After a few minutes I will talk on what exactly we study in phonetics. But to tell you briefly, phonetics is the study of speech sounds. Now the next level of structure is that of phonology. Phonology is also again study of speech sounds, but a different aspect of speech sounds. Phonetics is the study of, say, how speech sounds are produced, how they are, how they are classified, how they are described, what are their properties, etc., etc. So here we do not talk about how these speech sounds are structured to form meaningful units. But phonology is different from phonetics in the sense that in phonology we study about how speech sounds are organized or structured to form meaningful units. And when we talk of phonology, it is with reference to a particular language. For example, the phonology of Malayalam, the phonology of English. Okay, so that is because the phonological structure of each language is different. So we study speech sounds at a different level in phonology. Now the next structure is morphology. So what is morphology? In morphology, we study about the smallest meaningful units, which are morphemes. We also study how morphemes are combined to form words, etc. Okay. Then the next level is syntax. When we communicate in using sentences. We generally do not communicate with just one word. Of course, we do that many times. We use we may use a single word to communicate. For example, you are going somewhere and your friend sees you going somewhere and asks you, "Where are you going?" Then you say market. You don't say I'm going to the market. You just say market. So it's a single answer. Single word answer. This also communicates. It communicates because it communicates. But if you utter the word market in isolation, it will not communicate anything. Now, when you utter the word market in response to the sentence, "Where are you going?" it communicates. So sometimes we do communicate with just words, but we most of the time, probably almost, I would say almost all the time, we communicate using sentences. Now, how are the sentences formed? How are the sentences formed? Sentences are formed following certain rules, grammatical rules. Now, each language has its own grammatical rules. Okay, the study of the grammatical rules which are used to form sentences is syntax. To repeat, in syntax, we study about how sentences are formed, or we study about the internal structure of sentences. Then the next level is semantics. Semantics means what? Study of meaning. So what is study of meaning? That is, see, all this is about the what? About the structure of the structure of language. But language is, it is not something, it's not a product which appears in isolation. It is used by human beings. Why? Because we want to communicate, which means that language must mean something. That means we try to mean something. So how do we do? With the words are like the words are meaningful. We have, that means words have meaning. Then we study about word meaning. Then there is sentential meaning. The whole, if you just if you just have a few words together, it may not mean anything. Chocolate likes Mary, if you say. So it's not a sentence, although each word is meaningful. You have to say Mary likes chocolate. Okay, so each language has a structure. So this is, and it conveys meaning. So that means in order to convey meaning, the words must be meaningful. That means words must carry some meaning, and these words must be organized in such a way that they convey some meaning. Now this is about from phonetics to semantics, that is phonetics, phonology, morphology, syntax, semantics. It's all about the internal structure and how this internal structure means something. Okay, this is about basically about the structure of language. Now just let me draw an analogy. If you look at a car, then you will find that the car has many components. Car has many components. It is not, it is, though it is a you see it as a single unit, but it has many components. It has the it has the body, it has the engine, it has the dicky, it has the doors, etc., etc. So all these components together make the car. That is about the structure of the car. But the use of the car is different. Somebody uses a car. That means when someone drives the car, he or she uses the car. Okay, he or she must know how to use a car. Okay, that's about use. In the same way, if you look at language, if you imagine that language is a product like a car, then these are the components, speech sounds and how the speech sounds are organized, and the words, morphemes, words, sentences and their meaning. All these are components of language. Now what about the use of language? We use language, don't we? When we speak, we use. When we listen, then also we use. I am talking to you, I am addressing you, so I am using language to communicate something, and you are trying to understand me, and you are also using language. Now how language is used? It is used in a social context. Okay, it is used in a social context. We use language, we need language because we live in a society, and the social and appropriate use of language is studied in pragmatics. In other words, pragmatics is the study of socially appropriate use of language. So it is about use. Okay, the other levels are, that is phonetics, phonology, morphology, syntax, semantics, are about, they pertain to the internal structure of language. Pragmatics pertains to the use of language. Okay.